gonna wait for a few more people to join, and then we'll get this stream underway. Haven't done one of these streams in a long time, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's get a few more of you to join, and then we'll get this underway. In the meantime, my phone's about to die, you know. Yes, any of you guys are joining, just going to wait a few more people to join, and then we'll get the stream underway, on the go. It's good to see you all. Start commenting down below. Let's have a look at this. Let me get my phone on charge as well. Yes, hello Timo Havertz, what a name. Hello Sheila. Yes, so basically this will be a preview for tomorrow's game against Barnsley. I'll be giving you guys what Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference and some Chelsea news as well on Upamecano and Kai Havertz. No, not Kai Havertz. Of course, we don't know if he's going to play. Upamecano and Erling Haaland as well. So we'll get your thoughts, opinions on that. But yeah, haven't done one of these live streams in such a long time. But if you are joining, smash the like button. 6-0 Chelsea win, yeah. Let's see. I mean, we beat them 6-0 last time. Havertz hat-trick. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not too sure this time. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm going to be interested to see how this goes. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. kickoff. So the actual FA Cup quarter-final draw will take place before we play our game. So a bit of pressure on us, but hopefully we do get the victory and progress into the next rounds. And to be honest, yeah, the FA Cup is our most realistic opportunity to win a trophy. Timo Havertz 4-0. Listen, you guys were optimistic, 6-0, 4-0. I don't think so. Remember, away from home, Tuchel's already going to rotate heavily. We're going to have Kepa in goal. Emerson's probably going to play. Various players are getting rest. Jorginho, Kovacic not going to be playing. We've got to remember this. So I think that, I don't think you're going to be seeing a 6-0, although that would be a nice score. I'd probably expect maybe a 2-3-0 victory. But yeah, we'll get into some news as well later on in regards to Upamecano and Haaland. But before I do, all you guys in the comment section below, are you fans of Upamecano? What's your thoughts, opinions on Upamecano? Do you rate him as a centre back? Any academy players you want to see get game time? That's a very good question, actually. That is a very good question. Any academy players you want to see get game time? Obviously, Gilmour needs to play. Obviously, Tuchel stressed how important Gilmour is when it comes to technical ability, his IQ, his brain intelligence, how he operates around the ball. So obviously, I want to see Billy Gilmour play. I suspect it will be a Kante-Gilmour pivot. So definitely Gilmour. Christensen will probably definitely play, although he's not really a youngster. I would say Mark Gay, but he's playing for Swansea on loan. We haven't got that many youngsters. Maybe a Soons-Upbell as well from the academy. Definitely Jude Soons-Upbell. But you guys got to remember that, we're about to progress into the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. So I don't think he's going to play too many youngsters. He's going to mix some experience in. Don't get me wrong. He's still going to rotate, of course. It's not going to be a first team. But he's still going to have first team players on the bench. And then he's going to mix it in with some experience. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, exactly. It was confirmed that Kante will start. I suspect Gilmour will play alongside Kante in the pivot as well. He pretty much confirmed that Ziyech's going to play. Pulisic may play as well. Havertz is the one that we don't know. And this is why I titled it in the video. No Havertz in training. He wasn't pictured in training. He wasn't mentioned in the press conference. We don't know if he's got an injury. Like, no one knows about Havertz. And this is what annoys me so much about press conferences, yeah. As a journalist, yeah, you have the opportunity to interview a top manager, whether that's a Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel. And some of the questions you're asking is ridiculous. We want to find out injury team news. And Havertz wasn't asked whatsoever. We don't know if Havertz is injured. He wasn't pictured in training. God knows. Honestly, God knows. Yeah, exactly. I want to see a Kante-Gilmour partnership as well. Facts. It was a stupid press conference. Like the other week, yeah, he was asked about, what he drinks after a victory, gin and tonic. If he has pineapple on pizza. Like, you taking the piss. Honestly, these men take the piss. I swear to God. These men are asked about Mount. This is what I said, yeah. Basically on Twitter, I tweeted, yeah, that like, for some reason, Thomas Tuchel has had 3 to 4 press conferences. And this is not me hating on Mount. I rate him as a player. But he was always asked about Mason Mount. Like, we're not a one-man team. You do realise we have 25 players in our squads. Why are you constantly asking about Mount? You could tell by Thomas Tuchel's body language, yeah, and the way that he was expressing himself that he was getting fed up with the questions as well. Yes, Nasri. What are you saying, fam? What are you saying? Thoughts on Upamecano as well? Looks like Upamecano may sign for Chelsea. Man United are out the race for Upamecano. It's between Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea. However, Bayern Munich are leading the race for Upamecano. Apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano, he's really keen on joining Bayern Munich. So it looks like he could be signing for them. But of course, with Chelsea in the race, anything's possible. We got Marina Ganaskaya. We got one of the best CEOs and chief executives. We could get the deal done. Yeah, I saw that. As I started the stream, I saw that Spurs were beating Everton 1-0. So, but that's Mourinho, man. That is literally Mourinho to a T, yeah? He bombs the league, but he does so well on the cup games. I would take Alaba at Chelsea because he can play left back, centre back, and also CDM. Yeah, facts. I said this so many times, Sheila. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Spot on. His versatility is key. You know, it's not the fact that he can just play one position. He can play like multiple positions, and that's what you need. You know, I think that he would slot on the left back. I mean, I don't rate Chilwell that highly. He can play at centre back. He can play in the midfield. He can operate in a lot of positions. So for me, I would love Alaba. I mean, have you guys seen the news though? £400,000 a week that he's demanding. It's ludicrous, astronomical amounts of money. £400,000 a week. It's crazy. And then Haaland will be my first choice signing. Yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know. But yeah, Haaland will be my first choice, 100%. His release clause cannot be activated this summer, but it looks like Chelsea and Man City battling out both of them to sign Haaland this summer. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be easily upwards of £100 million to get Haaland done. But, 20 years old, superstar potential, clinical, lethal, you name it, monster potential. So for me, we need to do everything we can. Exactly. Hazard wasn't even on that, Hazard was on like half of that, £200,000 a week. In his prime as well. This is not a young Hazard. This was Hazard in his prime, earning £200,000 a week. And you got David Alaba. No disrespect here. We know he's world class, but he's a defender. So notoriously, defenders aren't anywhere near as much as attackers anyway. So ludicrous, honestly, ludicrous stuff. But it looks like he's going to Madrid. Haaland is unsure. We don't know of Haaland yet because a lot of clubs are going to be in for him. Madrid, Bayern, PSG, United, City, Chelsea. So many clubs are going to be in for Haaland. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll be doing a live stream for that as well. Atletico. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, man. I'm really worried for Atletico, to be honest. That's going to be difficult. But yeah, news has come out that the first leg is going to be played in Romania, in Bucharest, the national stadium in Bucharest. That's the first leg. And the second leg will be at Stamford Bridge. So it is a bit of a benefit for us. But don't get me wrong, it's still going to be a difficult game. The one team, when the Champions League draw came out back in November, I said to myself, the one team we must avoid, is Atletico. And of course we get Atletico. Of course we do. I'm not confident. If to answer your question, I'm not confident. I genuinely don't believe that we will be signing, we will be beating and progressing. But we don't know. Under Lampard, we've had no chance. But with Tuchel, we definitely have a better chance. In the summer, I think Chelsea shall buy Haaland and Alaba. Yeah, hopefully I rate both of them. Do you do any watch-alongs on this channel? I haven't actually, but it's something I'm planning to do. My current setup is not really compatible. It's not fantastic. When I move out sometime in the future, I'll be getting a green screen, new camera, proper studio, and I'll be doing watch-alongs on a consistent basis. My 11 for tomorrow now, based on Thomas Tuchel's press conference, my 11 is going to be Kepa. It's confirmed to have started, so Kepa will be in goal. I'm going for a formation switch as well, so I'm going for a 4-2-3-1. Kepa in goal, Emerson left back, Reece James right back, Christensen and Rudiger as a two-centre partnership. But Thiago Silva is still ruled out injured by Thomas Tuchel. N'Golo Kante, Billy Gilmore, pivot in the midfield. I'm then going to go for, and this is the thing, this is why Havertz is in the thumbnail. Has he just scored? I'll check that in a second. The reason why Havertz is in the thumbnail is because, as I said earlier in the stream, he hasn't been pictured in training and he wasn't asked if he's injured or not, so we don't know. But hypothetically, if he's playing, Havertz goes to the number 10 position. We then go for Ziyech. Ziyech's probably going to start as well, right wing. I'm then going to go for Pulisic, left wing, and then I'm going to go for Tammy Abraham as well. He didn't play at all against Sheffield, so again, he was probably rested for this game, so I'm going for Tammy Abraham up front. That is my predicted 11. And then score prediction, I'm going for 3-0. But yeah, if you haven't put your score prediction in, put in your score prediction now. Haaland and Upamecano are a must. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Both of them are top players, but Upamecano is looking unlikely only because Bayern Munich are leading the race. But anything's possible. 100% anything's possible. Everton just equalised. Let me just see, man. I need to see this. What's your score prediction for Barnsley as well? All of you put your score prediction for the Barnsley game. Let's go. Come on. Yes, 1-1. Come on, Everton. The thing is, if Tottenham get knocked out, it's just easier for us. And listen, the one team, we have to avoid, and this is not even me taking the piss now. The one team we have to avoid is Man City. Bring on United, bring on Everton or Tottenham. Bring on United. I don't care. We'll take on pretty much all of them. The one team that I think will struggle against massively is City, man. If we get City, we actually might be done out here. We might be toasted. Would I take Dominic Calvert-Lewin at Chelsea? Good question. No. And it's not because he's a bad player. He's a very good player with good potential. I just think he doesn't suit our style of play. I think we've got Tammy, and even though Tammy isn't as good as Calvert-Lewin, I think that we should be aiming higher. Like, I would rather take Haaland. We've already got Werner. I think that if you sign Calvert, it doesn't guarantee you game time. He's not good enough to start for us because we've got better strikers like Werner. But I think we should be targeting Haaland, if that makes sense. But he's a good player. I just don't think that he's Chelsea level quite yet. 4-1, yes. I'm going for 3-0. Same old Spurs counter-attacking football, of course. That's what you expect from Mourinho. What about Tino Andrin? Yeah, I saw some people mention Tino Andrin, actually. And he's definitely someone that could play tomorrow. I just think that because tomorrow is a massive game, like the magnitude and how big tomorrow is, because, of course, if we win, we are in a quarter-final with the FA Cup. I think Thomas Tuchel might go for some experience. However, if we're winning the game 3-4-0 by the 65th minute, I can definitely see Tino Andrin, coming on as a substitute to see out the game and get some experience. So 100%. No way if Everton scored again. Oh, my God. Well, they actually have as well, Let's go. Come on. Richarlison and that. I don't even need to check my phone. You guys are doing it all. Yeah, Richarlison scored. All right, here's a prediction for all of you. Yeah, all of you right now. Here's a prediction. I want you from first to fourth. List your top four in order from first to fourth. Be realistic though, yeah. Don't be optimistic. Don't think that because Chelsea are on a fantastic run of form, because we are going to hit some dips. We are going to get some bad spells on the Tuchel. But where do you think the top four is going to be? And I'll comment down. I'll say mine as well. But I'm interested in what you guys think. Who do you think is coming first, and who do you think like from first to fourth? I think it should be quite easy as to who's coming first. I think I think the title's already wrapped up. And bear in mind here that we're only 1 point off top four as well. Am I the only person who wants Chelsea to sign Camavinga, saying he's only going for 35 mil? Say it's really what? 35 mil? Is that it? Nah. 35 mil. Nah, it's got to be more than that, man. He's a superstar talent. That's like most clubs in Europe are going to be after him. There's no way that Rennes yet are going to be only charging. Don't forget, Rennes sold Ismaili Sarr, I believe, a couple of seasons ago to Watford for like, was it 30 mil? There's no way Camavinga's going for that cheap. He's 17, 18. He's like my age. No, there's no way. He's like 18. No, he's no 100%, man. No, he's got to be more than that. Unless like that's been confirmed. I haven't seen that, but it really surprised me if he'd go for 35 mil. If that's the case, Chelsea should be all over that for sure. My top four: first Man City, second Man U, third Chelsea. You think Liverpool get top four? I mean, they're in turmoil. Rest in peace to Jurgen Klopp's mum as well. She passed away earlier. Liverpool's on poor form, Like, we're only 1 point behind them. I think Liverpool might miss out. United as well. United looking suspect. I'm not sure if they'll get top four. Personally, for me, my top four is going to be Man City first. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm then going to go for Chelsea second. I think we will get second. I don't think the gap between Chelsea and City will be close. I think it will be City by a long shot, and then Chelsea will be second. Third place, I'm going to go for. Oh, this is difficult, actually. All right, third place, I'm going to go for Leicester, and fourth place, I'm going to go for Man United. City, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea. Yeah, all of you putting Chelsea in the top four. That's what I love. That's what I love to see. Oh, is that so, Jamie? Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, his contract. Okay, that's fair enough then. Okay, I was gonna say because 35 mil for a talent, for his ability, that's really cheap. His contract expires next year, and the league has collapsed. Because that's true. Actually, that's facts. That is facts. I read an article earlier about the French league, the Uber Eats league, but They are in some massive financial trouble. Massive trouble. Rest in peace. That's a bit sad. What's up, bro? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Smash the like button. League One players' value is dropping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He mentioned actually. Jamie was spot on about that. It's true. I read about it a few days ago actually. Meaning, yeah, Chelsea this summer should be looking to dip into that market in the French league. You know, likes of you, Aouar, Bruno from Lyon, the number 6 deep line playmaker, Camavinga. There's some top talent in that French league. Like, there's some serious talent, and you'll get those players on the cheap because of, as you guys have stressed, the fact that, you know, a lot of clubs are going bankrupt because of the pandemic and, you know, TV money and revenue. No way. What is going on? How have Tottenham just collapsed? How are Tottenham collapsing? They were literally 1-0 up about 10 minutes ago. I think the FA Cup final will be Man City, Chelsea. Yeah, easily, possibly could be, but we could see, you know, we could play Man City earlier. We could play Man City in the quarters or semis. Hopefully, we don't play them until final. Fingers crossed, yeah, the Man City get knocked out before we play them because that'll be a massive help. Penalty. No way, man. Now, this is good news, yeah, but what's happened to Tottenham? Do you think he'll get sacked? Do you think Mourinho might get sacked if they lose this game? Because this game over, I can't see Spurs come back from that. Come on, what if we get Lautaro Martinez? Now, here's the thing about Lautaro Martinez, yeah. I'm a massive fan of Lautaro Martinez. I think that, you know, he's got world-class potential. Like, I've rated him for so long. I don't think he's your out-and-out number 9. He needs to have a partner next to him. That's why he's thriving at Inter with Lukaku. That's why he doesn't suit our style of play. But him next to Werner, I think, would be a good partnership. But he's been quite mid this season. He hasn't played too well this season. But don't forget, he's 22 years of age. He's done really, really well at Inter Milan. 100%. He's got a release clause of £100 million. But yeah, I would love him at Chelsea. But I just don't think Chelsea are in for him. 100%. 3-1 classic Spurs. Exactly. Like, the fact Spurs are 1-0 up, they've actually bottled it as per usual. Bottle jobs. All right, okay. Here's a good game for you guys. Let's say, yeah, I was Roman Abramovich, and all of you are managers, yeah? You're all manager of Chelsea. I'm giving you £200 million this summer. Yeah, I'm giving all of you £200 million this summer, and you can have it, and you can sign whoever you want, but be realistic. Don't come with names like Messi or anything. Just like £200 million, realistic names, realistic targets to strengthen our squad, strengthen our starting 11. Who would you spend it on and why? So, I don't know, sign Upamecano for £40 million or whatever. But that's your budget. I'm interested to see where would you guys spend the money? Who would you spend it on? Etc. etc. DCL and Werner can be a good striker partnership. Werner runs in behind, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a target man. Yeah, 100%. Listen, I will take Calvert-Lewin at Chelsea. I just don't believe that he is a world-class striker. Like, if you offered me Calvert-Lewin or Haaland, I'm taking Haaland all day long, and I would hope all of you would do the same as well. So for me, like, I would rather us go for Haaland's. But I think we already have a similar profile player in Tammy. I know Dominic Calvert-Lewin is levels, but they're very similar stylistically. Like, the way they link up the play, their movement, their height as well. They've got like a very similar physique. The pie for a free is a shout. Yeah, that's also true, but I'm not a massive fan of the pie, if I'm being honest. I'm not his biggest fan. Come on, did you know that out of the 7 signings that we got, Chua was a signing? Yeah, I read that. That came out from The Athletic. That was surprising, man. That was shocking. But then another report came out by a couple of other journalists, and they said that, in fact, it was Chilwell, Werner, and Ziyech. So, I don't know, man. I don't know who to believe. Varane, Raphael, I think you mean Raphael, Varane, Guerrero, and Haaland. So, let's say hypothetically, yeah, Varane would cost about 50 million. Haaland would be, let's say, 100 and... Let's just say 100. That's 150. Guerrero, yeah, that's good. Good, I like that. My only thing is with Jimenez, is he won't cost 55 million. Like, that's already been confirmed by, because the thing with Jimenez is Atletico don't want to negotiate or sell him. He's their best centre-back, right? And he has a release clause, which is the same release clause as Oblak, which is £100 million. And they've already come out and said, because Matt Law wrote an article back in the summer, because Lampard and Chelsea are interested, and they said at the time that Jimenez would like to move, but Atletico would not sell him under. It's non-negotiable. If you want him, you pay the release clause. And the release clause was £100 million. So there's no way we'd get Jimenez for 55. Although for 55 mil, Jimenez is an absolute bargain. Stop signing these players over 100 million. Why though? Why? But have you noticed though, we're actually cursed because Morata cost us 70 million pounds, right? Yeah, Morata cost us 70 million pounds and complete flop. Kepa, 72 million pounds. He's the world's most expensive ever goalkeeper. Flopped. Kai Havertz, 70 million pounds, still has hit the ground running. Although I still believe Kai Havertz is a generational talent, so I think I'm willing to give Havertz time, but it's not a good look. Fernando Torres, 50 million pounds. It always seems that our most expensive signings are the ones that flop. The ones that were successful were like the 30 million pound signings: Hazard, Kante, Oscar, Mata, Diego Costa, Fabregas. These were all like 32 million pound players. Yeah, Donnarumma's a free will be class, although Donnarumma's about to sign the contract with AC Milan. Is it free too? Damn. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. That is not a bad shout. Do you know what, though, yeah? That is a terrible time to concede if it's 3-2 because literally half time is seconds away. Would you take Alaba or Varane? I asked this on someone else's stream, actually. Like, if you put finances aside and if you rated them purely based on ability and what they'd bring to this Chelsea first 11, Alaba. For me, it's Alaba. For me, it's the fact that he's in his prime. He's got plenty of experience. He's a European champion, although Varane's won many European titles. But I think with Varane, he's been next to Ramos for nearly a decade. And I think that it's helped him a lot. And I think that he's still mistake-prone at times. Don't get me wrong, Varane is world-class. But I think that Alaba, he can play multiple positions. He can play left-back, midfield, centre-back. He's in his prime. World-class experience. He would elevate our back line. Him next to Thiago Silva would be disgusting, honestly. Drogba was a club record signing in 2004. Yeah, but compare 24 mil to 70 mil now. That's what I'm saying. I know, of course, you have to take into account inflation and everything. But, yeah, listen, I still think Havertz is going to be a success, 100%. But it's all down to, how they perform, really. Listen, if all these big signings are flopping, yeah, we need to start pointing fingers at, the scouts. Because how are the scouts getting away with this here? You're asking the club to pay large sums of money. I'm talking 60, 70, 80 million pounds, and they're flopping. You've got to start questioning the scouts. 100%. Why does no one talk about Lamps for like 2 mil, the best signing ever? Yeah, 100%, yeah. In Chelsea's history, out of all the players that we have in the whole of Chelsea's history, who is the most underrated signing? But when I mean underrated, yeah, like for like a really cheap fee that turned out to be like absolutely world class. Like put some names down in Chelsea's history. Well, in the Roman Abramovich era, yeah. So Lampard is definitely 2 mil. Azpilicueta was like 4 mil, and look what he's done for us. Hazard for 32 mil, maybe you could argue because he's gone on to be top 3 players in the world. Could have won a Ballon d'Or. Would you swap Havertz to Foden? No way. Listen, yeah, Foden is a baller. Foden is a baller. Like, if you rate Foden, you know ball. Like, if you rate Foden, your football knowledge is up here. I'll say that right now. Because Foden, he's technically very good. He's got a lot of technical ability. He's a very talented kid. However, I think that with Havertz, he's got more experience. Don't forget, Havertz is only still 21. I think that Havertz needs time to adapt. And listen, Havertz has been under Lampard. Foden's had that nurturing from Pep Guardiola for so many years now. He's in his comfort zone. He's English as well. So he's been in this country for such a long time. I think that Havertz is adapting. No, I think Havertz will always end up having a better career compared to Foden. But I love Foden. I think Foden is an absolute baller. Yeah, same, man. I rate Havertz so much, man. Havertz is an absolute baller. Ramirez, man. Facts. Oh, my God. He's such a good player. Ramirez is a baller. Foden or Mount? Foden, man. Like, Mount's a good player, but Foden for me, man. Foden, 100%. Like, his technical ability, his IQ, his footballing intelligence is up here, 100%. Like, Mount is good. I like his work rate. I like the fact that, he gives 100%. He's got a good relationship. He's got some good link-up play. I like some of his attributes, but Foden is different gravy, man. 100%. Who would you rather out of Grealish, Maddison, and Foden? If you could pick one player to sign, who would it be? Yeah, Kante was good, man. Kante was good, 100%. Although Leicester stitched us up, though. Leicester kind of fucked us over because Basically, they also ripped off 35 mil for drink water. That was a scam. Absolute scam. 35 mil for drink water. You're taking the absolute piss, bro. 35 mil for drink water. And then who do we sign after? We signed Chilwell for 50 million when they wanted 80 million pounds, man. They're honestly taking the piss. Yeah, Grealish, 100%, man. Grealish, yeah. Grealish is a Hazard regen. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not saying they're like the same player on talent basis, but stylistically. On a stylistically level, yeah, Grealish is very similar to Hazard. Not talent. Hazard blows Grealish out the water in terms of talent. But I'm talking like on a stylistic level. Grealish is quite similar to Hazard. Do you think we're still trying to sign Donnarumma in the summer for free? Or is that over and we're keeping Kepa and Mendy? See, the thing with Donnarumma is, when I was reading reports and articles and I've been told a few things, is Chelsea are genuinely interested in Donnarumma. Like, we actually want to sign him. The problem is there's two problems. One is his agent, Mino Raiola, right? So Chelsea have a really bad relationship with him. It's the main reason why Romelu Lukaku never happened, because of his agent. He basically charges extortionate fees. We never deal with these super agents like Mino Raiola. That's the first stumbling block, although I think there could be ways around that. Secondly, it's looking highly likely he will be signing a new long-term contract at AC Milan, and that Chelsea interest was used by Mino Raiola, his agent, to get him a more lucrative contract at AC Milan. So they basically used Chelsea pretty much, which is a shame. But so, listen, it could still happen. Don't get me wrong. Donnarumma to Chelsea could still happen. It's just highly unlikely. Grealish as a number 10 under Tuchel, yeah, 100%, man. Don't forget, Grealish is still a young player. Do you rate Saka from Arsenal? Yes, I love Saka. I think Saka is an absolute baller. I think out of all the youngsters that I rate highly, I'd say the ones that I rate really highly, I think the one that I rate the highest is Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think that he's the best talent out of all of them. Hudson-Odoi I rate Sancho, I rate Foden, Saka I rate Greenwood as well. Greenwood is a good player. Yes, Kendrick, good evening. Yes. Yeah, 100%, man. The thing is, is if you notice here, this is why I've always been against a Sancho signing, because Sancho is a creative winger. Look at his stats this season when it comes to goals and assists. We already have creative wingers. We've got Pulisic, he's more technically gifted compared to Sancho. We've got Hudson-Odoi, we've got Ziyech, yeah. None of these, man, are goal-scoring wingers. These are creative, world-class wingers, yeah. Timo Werner is off form. Havertz is also a goal scorer, but he's more of a midfielder. We need a baller up there that can just smash the ball in the back of the net, yeah. We create so many opportunities. We create so many chances, but we cannot finish our dinner. We are not clinical, yeah. Haaland will take us to the next level. Kendrick is spot on, like 100%. He will propel us into title contenders. I have no doubt about that. Yeah, I heard that as well. Like, one of Sancho or Haaland is definitely leaving this summer. I don't think both will leave, but one of them is definitely leaving this summer. 100%. Would you swap Pulisic for Sancho? No. That might surprise all of you, but no. Pulisic is more technically gifted. He's better on the ball. He's got better dribbling. Sancho is a bit quicker. Although you could say Pulisic is really quick, but you could say Sancho is a better finisher compared to Pulisic. But I think Pulisic's all-round game, he's more tidy, if that makes sense. He's more clean. He's more tidy compared to Sancho. Although don't get me wrong, Sancho is still a really good player. We need a Salah type winger. Yeah, 100%. I've said this for such a long time. I really thought Werner was going to be that player. I said that because Werner's not an out-and-out striker. I thought that Werner would be that player on the left wing. But that simply hasn't happened. I think that he's really struggled for form. I think that once he hits form, I still think that, he will be scoring 20, 30 goals. But we still need a clinical monster up front. And Haaland's your man, honestly. Like, if we just sign a Haaland this summer, I wouldn't be upset. Because he's the man you need. He would still elevate us to a new level. Pulisic, after the restart, was a beast. Every time he got the ball in the box, he would dribble past everyone. Facts, man. Facts. He was good. But the thing with Pulisic is he needs to, and he definitely 100% needs to, he needs to find some consistency. He's very, very injury prone. And that's the thing with Pulisic is he needs to find some good. The thing is, his hamstrings are made out of cheese strings, 100%. I'm sorry to say it, and it might be disrespectful, but he needs to find some consistency. He's a bit too injury prone for my liking. Not sure about the Chilwell signing. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Chilwell. I think that overpriced. He's got a good engine. He's got some nice crossing. He's got decent on the ball, but he's defensively very suspect, and that's my thing of Chilwell. And this to me, yeah, should ring alarm bells in all of your heads. Yeah, in all of your heads, in all of your heads, this should be ringing alarm bells, and it should be a massive red flag. When Chilwell signed for us, all the Leicester City fans were gassed. They're all saying, thank good riddance, thank God, he's gone, he's gone. When a fan base is happy they've sold a player, red flag. That is a massive red flag immediately. Like, alarm bells should be ringing in your heads. That should not be happening, yeah? When we sign Havertz, of course, Leverkusen fans are crying because that's their generational talent going. When Leipzig are losing Werner, that's their best player gone. When PSG are losing Thiago Silva, when PSG lost, when they also sold, when Ajax sold Ziyech, yeah, they were really unhappy. But if a fan base is happy when they sell a player, that's when you know. That's when you know you're getting scammed. 50 million, come on, man. Honestly, back in the day, I'm talking 7-8 years ago, yeah, he would have cost like 15-20 mil, honestly. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player. Don't get me wrong. He's a very good player, but I just think that he's not worth 50 mil. Do you think Van Dijk will be the same after the injury? No, I think that's him done. And it's not just even just the injury. You guys are forgetting that Van Dijk is like 29. I'm not saying he's old, but you know he's getting a bit past now. He's going to be 30 years of age very soon. And having a massive injury like that, an ACL injury, the way his ankle, his leg snapped, you never know. Like, all it takes is for him to lose a yard of pace, and that's him done. He's finito. You know, the African striker from the Bundesliga who plays for Stuttgart. In my opinion, he's a cheap Haaland. I haven't checked him out. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'll have a look. If we're sticking to a back three, I think we should have started for Robin Gosens when we were linked with him heavily for 25 mil. Yeah, I think you were on about the guy from Atalanta, that left wing back. I understand what you mean. Now, here's the thing, right, is, I'll say this, guys. Now, I've been following Tuchel for a long time. A lot of you guys who watch my channel regularly will know that I wanted Tuchel for a long time. He, like, predominantly at PSG and Dortmund, he used mostly the 4-2-3-1. He uses different formations. He uses 3 at the back, 3-4-3, 3-5-2. He uses 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. But the most formation he used was a 4-2-3-1. So I don't think 3 at the back will be long term. He will use it in his whole time here, but I think that he will mainly use the 4 at the back. Should we sign Zakaria? Yeah, I think we should. I think he's a baller. Although he's not my first choice. He has some mad name, but he's pretty good. Yeah, check him out. Stuttgart player, Stuttgart striker. I'll have a look. I think Virgil van Dijk will be like Hazard. He'll get an injury after every 4 games. Yeah, we'll see, man. That's one of them ones where, like, you never know. Like, he might come back and he'll be perfectly fine. He'll be stronger than ever and back to normal. And, you know, hopefully, you know, you don't want to see top players injured like that, and hopefully he recovers. But you never know, man. That might have ended him. Would you agree Alonso on the Conte was a good win back? Yeah, man. Like, I don't really rate Alonso. I don't think he's that good. But, yeah, on the Conte, he was really good. Would you rather have Drogba back or Hazard? Hazard, man. He's my idol. Like, growing up, yeah, Hazard and Lampard, my 2 favourite ever players. Formation and starting 11 for next season. If I'm being realistic, with the players that we've been linked with, I'd go for Mendy in goal, only because, not that I rate Mendy highly, but I don't know who we're going for as a goalkeeper. So let's just say hypothetically Mendy stays. Mendy in goal. I would go for Theo Hernandez. I would like Chelsea to sign Theo Hernandez from AC Milan. He's a baller. Theo Hernandez left back. 2 centre backs, I'd go for Thiago Silva and David Alaba. Reece James right back. I'd go for a pivot of Jorginho and Kovacic. I would then go for a number 10 of Havertz. I would then go for Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, and then Erling Haaland up front. That would be like my dream 11. Kendrick, I completely agree, bro. I agree, but the thing is like, who else are we going to play? You can't play Kepa. If you play Kepa, we're already 3-0 down. So, you know, you can't play Kepa. It's not possible. Like, you literally cannot play Kepa. If you play Kepa, you are asking for trouble. I will say that right now. You are asking for trouble. Would you have Lampard or Ballack back? Ballack. I would rather Ballack for director of football. What about Ziyech and Mount? Listen, this is the thing, yeah. We have so many top players. And this is why you need a world-class squad. But you need to utilize everyone, right? You need to utilize every single player you have. So I would still have Ziyech and Mount on the bench. Like, you can't fit everyone. If you put Ziyech and Mount in, then you have to stick Havertz and Hudson-Odoi on the bench. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But listen, Ziyech off the bench will be disgusting. So it's all good. It's all good. That's what you need. You need to be like Man City. You need to have a very strong squad. Why have you got a Man City badge? Are you a Man City fan? No, Werner. Yeah, man. The thing is, yeah, I rate Werner, but again, like, we have so many good attacking players. You can't fit all of them in. Like, if you're sticking Werner in, then who are you taking? Are you taking Pulisic out? Because Pulisic is much better on the left compared to Werner. Do you think Kante and the Kovacic partnership a good one? This was spoken about at the start of the season, yeah, and it's already been tested. Nah, and I'll give you guys my tactical reasoning as to why that wouldn't work. Both of these players, yeah, are box-to-box, natural box-to-box midfielders. They're not disciplined enough to stay in their position, be disciplined in their position. So the problem is, if they are box-to-box naturally and they both push forwards, they're leaving massive gaps between the lines, between the defensive line and midfield line. So therefore, on a transition, when we lose possession, there's massive gaps, and this then causes problems and will leak a lot more goals. So you need a guy there who's like a Jorginho that will sit there, that's more disciplined in his position, yeah? Or someone a bit more athletic compared to Jorginho that's ready to sit in his position, be more disciplined, and then play either a Kovacic or a Kante. I don't think Kovacic and Kante can work together. Spurs don't deserve a win. Yeah, 100%. The thing is, yeah, I ain't watched the game, so I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Do you think we'll win the league? If you're a Man City fan, yeah, you are a Man City fan. Yeah, 100%, man. You guys have wrapped up the league, 100%. You guys have been the best team. And listen, yeah, when you came to Stamford Bridge early in the season, yeah, you absolutely annihilated us on a tactical level, performance-wise. Man City deserved it. You guys smashed us. And yeah, you'll win the league, definitely. Yeah, it's actually true, man. It's actually true. That's what I mean. I ain't rocked one in a long time. This is something that I want to do more often. When I move out as well, in sometime in the future, you'll see green screen. I'm going to have a proper green screen. I'm going to invest a lot of money. Going to have a proper camera, proper studio, lighting, new laptop. Yeah, I'm going to get people on as well and start doing collabs at some point. Not in the near future, but when I get everything sorted, I'll be doing like collabs with some of the big Chelsea YouTubers as well. I'll be doing live watch-alongs as well. So yeah, no, big things coming to this channel, 100%, man. But yeah, I know it's been such a long time, honestly. I think Tuchel can improve Jorginho a lot. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Against a Man City team, would you put Kante over Jorginho because of the way Man City press teams? Yeah, the thing is, against a Man City, yeah, I wouldn't play Kovacic. I'll play Jorginho and Kante because Kante provides the athleticism. He provides the energy in the team, and Jorginho provides the technical ability, the passing range. So I think those two are a good combination. Do you think Loftus-Cheek has a future at Chelsea? All depends how his Fulham loan goes. I think it's been going well so far. He's picking up form. And it depends if Tuchel rates him that highly. If Tuchel rates him, definitely. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Come on, JB. 100%, man. Theo Hernandez is a baller, bro. The thing is, yeah, the two left backs I'd want at Chelsea is either Theo Hernandez and Grimaldo. 100%. We need a new player beside Kovacic. I just don't think Jorginho is good. Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. The thing is with Jorginho is he has a lot of weaknesses, but in the right system, he's world class. Because if you protect his weaknesses, like you've seen recently on the Tuchel, he's been superb. He's been fantastic. He's got a fantastic mentality. He's got world class performances. If in the right system, I think if Tuchel puts him in the right system, he can. I rate Jorginho personally. I think that he is world class, but everyone is entitled to their opinion. And yeah, look, out of in a different system, Jorginho don't work, 100%. He's not quick enough. Hey, what's up, Kamal, bro? Can we be joining in the conversation? Yes, bro, you can, 100%. 100%, bro. Yeah, so only wrapping up in like 5 or 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it's been a good stream. Like I said, it's been so long since I've done one of these. That's the other thing. Very good, and very valid question. Will the players have the patience on the bench? Good question. That's why, like, when I say bring in Haaland, when I say bring in Theo Hernandez, Haaland, Aliba, we are going to have to offload players. So I'm talking offload your Alonso's, your Emersons, your Rudigers, potentially Christensen, potentially a Kepa, offload a midfielder as well. Like, we still have to offload players, if that makes sense. Because you can't have all these ballers at the same time because they'll be unhappy on the bench. Common Everton eliminate both Spurs facts. Neto, Which Neto? There's so many Netos. Are you talking about the one at Barcelona, the backup? Do you rate Ampadu, man? Passing level is way better than Jorginho, Cover, and Gilmour. Nah, man. I disagree. Ampadu, listen, Ampadu's a baller, don't get me wrong, but Jorginho and Cover, come on, man. And even Gilmour, like all three of those players, have got a better passing range than Ampadu. But listen, I still think Ampadu has a future at Chelsea. I want to see Ampadu. People, all over Twitter were saying, like, oh, get Rice. Nah, I said, no, we got Ampadu. We don't need Rice. What will happen to Kante since we are playing Cover, Jorginho? What will happen to Kante since we are playing Cover, Jorginho? Well, yeah, that's the thing. Look, Tuchel has a plan for Kante because, like, Tuchel's already said he's an outstanding player. Tuchel's already said that he's a world-class player, that he's wanted him for years. Like, Kante will come and it's just, he has to treat Kante normally because Kante's been overused in the past few years. Integrating slowly back in. I think that Jorginho and Kovacic have both been playing so well that you just can't drop him right now. If I was Roman, I would take Haaland, Alaba, and get rid of Rudiger and Tammy. Facts. That's what I would do as well. Oh, the one at Wolves, the attacker. Yeah. Facts. Depends, man. Like, nah. And it's not because he's a bad player. It's only because we have a world-class front three. Like, we have so many world-class players. And you are 16. I'm 18. I'm 19 in May. Yeah, I'm 18 years of age. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I titled the thumbnail, bro. No one knows. He's disappeared. He's just gone, fam. We're playing treasure hunt. We're finding Nemo, finding Kai. We don't know where he's gone. He just left. He's not pitched in training. He's not injured. Fuck knows, bro. Like, he's just gone. Big summer coming, facts. What about Trevor Chalobah? He's at Ipswich, but I don't think he's got a future. Well, Kante has to be rotated heavily, so Kovacic will interchange with Kante. Leicester go through, they just beat Brighton. Have they actually? I'll check the scores in a second, man. Yeah, Kante's definitely playing tomorrow. I reckon Kante and Gilmour will be our pivot tomorrow. Even Kai's missing. Yeah, Kai's missing, bro. Kai's just gone. He just yeeted out of it. Who would you bring this summer? If it was up to me, Haaland, Alaba, Theo Hernandez. Definitely, bro. And potentially Bruno from Lyon. Yeah, facts. Right. Couple more questions. I'll be wrapping up the stream, wrapping up this preview. It's been a good one, man. It's been a good one. It's been really good to interact with all of you guys. Hopefully, in the near future, I'll be doing one of these again. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Yeah, it's all been good, man. Livramento will be a generational right back. Yeah, fam. Livramento is a baller. 100%. We don't need to invest in right backs. When Aspi retires, Reece James, Livramento, we're sorted, bro. We are sorted. Do you rate Upamecano 50-50? I haven't watched enough. of Upamecano. As far as I'm aware, he's a fantastic ball-playing centre-back. Sorry, every time I think of that, I think of Saliba. Any of you guys seen the Saliba news? Saliba video? Oh, my God. But Saliba, Saliba. Do I rate Upamecano? Yes, but I need to see more of him. Oh, Aouar, man. Aouar is a baller. I love Aouar. Honestly, I'll take Aouar in a heartbeat. I've rated that guy for so long. Yeah, from Lyon. Bruno from Lyon. Bruno Guimaraes. That's the one. Oh, man. He's a perfect Jorginho replacement. Yes, love from Ireland, man. Where are you guys from, all of you? Like, are you from the UK? Like, which countries are you from? If you get Haaland, don't you think Tuchel will play up front? No, man. I think Werner and Haaland will rotate. We play like 60 games per season. They'll all get their game time. If Haaland gets injured, Werner gets straight in. Yeah, Saliba's moving mad, fam. If you ain't seen the video, go and check it out, man. I don't think you want to see the video. Yeah. My man's sitting there. He's panned the camera around. He's on like French international duty. This was like 2-3 years ago. He's whipped out his phone. And he's panning the camera around. And then his mate, and this is the thing, there's a group of them just sitting there chilling, yeah. I don't know what's going on in the changing room. These men are moving mad, yeah. And he's just jerking off. He's just beating his meat right next to it. Like, what is he doing? Jude Soon's up Bill is so class. Yeah, facts, man. I'll hopefully get some game time tomorrow, Yeah. Facts, man. He's moving barefoot. he's no, but the thing is, yeah, this is what I say. I've got nothing against gay people, yeah. I've got nothing against, yeah. Like I don't tolerate homophobia. Like you do you, innit? Like everyone is entitled to be what gender they want. I don't care, man. I don't care if you're straight, if you're gay. It doesn't matter. What I'm annoyed about is, yeah, why are you recording? Why is a phone out? Why are you recording, bro? No one wants to see that, yeah? If you think it's normal for your mate to start wanking off next to you, yeah, you do you, yeah? But for me personally, yeah, you don't need to record that, yeah? Like, you might need to chill. Jury Ampadu is a centre back or DM? DM. No, I don't think his career's over, but he needs to be careful. Nature Reserve. My guy, fam, my guy. Arsenal really paid for ball play. You man are jokes, man. You man are funny. Yeah, I'm from London as well. Ireland. I'm in the UK. Yeah, you man are from the UK. Good. Great ball play, centre back. Yeah, but would that not be his teammates' fault more than? Yeah, of course. Like, I'm not blaming Saliba completely because he's not the one like moving through to me, right? But it's the fact that he's recording. Yeah, like as a normal human being, yeah, I'll be like, put the phone down. Yeah, I'm not recording this. I'll be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, if you want to do that, yeah, do that in your privacy. I don't want to be seeing that. That's all you got to say. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream there, guys. If you enjoy it, don't forget to smash like button, subscribe if you're new around here. This is good, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Definitely, I'll be doing this more often. 100%, man. This is mad. Turkey, yeah? Merhaba, I'm Turkish as well. That's the thing. He was 16 in the video, man. He's moving mad. 16. Oh, my God. That's the thing. Like, could you imagine as well? Like, yeah? Like, at 16, he's like, as a 16-year-old, like, a group of 16-year-olds doing it in the changing room. Imagine what goes on in the changing room, yeah? That we don't know about. Like, some mad stuff are going around in the changing rooms. Tips on how to start a YouTube channel. You know what, yeah? There's two things that involves in YouTube, right? Number one is consistency. Like, make sure when you upload, you are consistent. Like, whether that's 3 times a week, whether that's daily uploads, doesn't matter. That's completely up to you. Make sure you're consistent with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you're consistent. Make sure you interact with your fans. So when people comment on your videos, interact with them. And trust me, you will grow as a fan page. Try and do a multiple amount of things, as you know, some Chelsea news, talking points, all the latest news, whatever, reviews, previews. Just make sure you're consistent, and also collabs. You know, collabs with some of the bigger channels, channels that are same size, smaller size. Because like as a community, as all Chelsea fan pages and channels, we can all grow together. So 100%, man. Yeah, I'll be doing more live streams. You guys seem to enjoy it, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, roommates are chilling, fam. Of course. Yeah, as soon as this stream ends, I'm switching on the Spurs game, man. Yeah, I've got a Chelsea Instagram account as well. CSC.page is my Insta account. It's got like nearly 50,000 followers. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all lot later. I'll catch you all, man, later.